Hello student, today we are going to study the classification of organism. Carl Linnaeus is the first man who classified the organism into two categories, two kingdoms. Okay, these kingdoms are plantae, where plants are classified, and animalia, where animals are classified. These are classified on the basis of mode of nutrition, how they take food, and on the basis of migratory and sedentary. Migratory means the organism which can migrate, which can move from one place to another, and sedentary organism means these are fixed at a one place. Okay, but this could not classify the organism shows the characteristics of both kingdom. Means there are some animals which show the characteristics of plants as well as animals. Okay, like bacteria, fungi, euglena. Okay, so to avoid this confusion, R.H. Whitaker proposed the 5 kingdom classification system. Remember, 5 kingdom classification system was proposed by R.H. Whitaker. Okay, these 5 kingdoms are kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista, kingdom Plantae, fungi, and animalia. Okay, so in this way, the silent feature of 5 kingdoms. Okay, here we are going to study the silent feature of each kingdom. The first one is kingdom Monera. Here it contains unicellular organism with prokaryotic cellular organization. Okay, first of all we should know the unicellular. Uni means single, okay, and cellular means made up of cell. The organism which is made up of single cell are called as unicellular organism. And what is meant by prokaryotic? Here karyon means nucleus, okay, and pro means early or old type of nucleus. Organism having old type of nucleus are called as prokaryotic nucleus. For example, bacteria, where its DNA is suspended into the cytoplasm, and that type of DNA is called as nucleoid. Okay, but in eukaryotic organism, their DNA is surrounded by a membrane called nuclear membrane, and this type of nucleus is called as true type of nucleus. Okay, true type of nucleus is present in eukaryotic cell. U means true. Okay, in this way, the kingdom Monera, it contains the unicellular and prokaryotic organism. Monera include unicellular prokaryotic organism. It is omnipresent. Omni means all. Okay, the organism which is present in each and every place of the environment, we call this as omnipresent animal. Okay, so Monera are the omnipresent animals. They are found in all types of environment. Okay, so these are omni, and which are not generally inhibited by other. Few are photoautotropic. Photo means light, and autotrophs means the organism which can produce their own food. Okay, which can produce their own food material are called as auto, means self. Okay, autotrophic organism which can produce their own food with the help of photos. With the help of photo means light. So what does it mean? The organism which produce its own food by the help of light, these are called as photoautotrophs. There are other type of organism which can produce their food on its own, but with the help of chemicals. These organisms absorb the chemical from soil, but majority are heterotrophic in nature. But majority of organisms in Monera are heterotrophic. Okay, heterotrophic means which derive their food material from the autotrophs. Okay, these organisms not have a well-defined nucleus. Okay, these organisms do not have well-defined nucleus, so they are called as prokaryotic. They have old type of nucleus or early type of nucleus. Okay, the DNA exists in a simple double-stranded circular single chromosome called nucleoid. As I have already told you, the nucleus present in the bacteria. Okay, suppose this is a bacterial cell and its DNA is present. Actually it is suspended in the cytoplasm, so this type of DNA is called as nucleoid. Okay, and this is prokaryotic cell having all type of nucleus. Okay, here DNA is existing simple double-stranded forms. DNA is present in double-stranded form. Okay, small circular molecule of DNA as extra chromosomal genetic element called plasmid. Okay, there is also another type of DNA. It may be present in some bacterial cells. Okay, suppose this is bacterial cell and this is its genetic material, its DNA. Okay, it is called as nucleoid. Okay, why it is called as nucleoid? Because DNA is freely suspended in its cytoplasm. Okay, so at the same time it may have other kind of DNA, circular DNA. This DNA is extra chromosomal DNA. This is extra DNA. Okay, so extra chromosomal DNA is called as plasmid. Okay, remember this. This is extra chromosomal DNA is called as plasmid. So in Monera, some organisms have plasmid. Cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan called murin. Okay, peptidoglycan membrane is also called as murin, which is a polymer of sugar and amino acid. Okay, as the name suggests, peptidoglycan, peptide proteins. Okay, glycan means sugar, carbohydrates. Okay, in this way it is made up of, and proteins are made up of amino acid. So it is sugar, carbohydrate, and protein. Amino acid means protein. Membrane bound organelles, example mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulums are absent in bacterial cell and other organism belong to the Monera group. They lack these cell organelles, means mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex. These are not present in these cells. Ribosomes are smaller in size than in eukaryotic cell. In bacterial cell, ribosome is present. It is of 70s. It is of 70s. In case of eukaryotic cell, it is 80s ribosome is present. This is the difference of ribosome between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. In Monera, the prokaryotic organisms are there and its its ribosome is of 70s. Mode of reproduction in Monera is asexual or with the help of binary fission or budding. Okay, the reproduction is asexual, means what? sex cells are not involved. Sex cells means gametes are not involved in this in their reproduction. So how their reproduction occur? Their reproduction occur with the help of binary fission. In paramecium, the reproduction occur in binary fission, means this unicellular organism, it get divide into similar parts. Okay, bi means two and fission means cut. It get cut into two parts and each part will develop into an individual organism. This is called as binary fission. Or some organisms are reproduced by budding. Okay, some organisms, suppose this is an organism, later on when it attains the maturity, then it gives rise to an outgrowth and it will detach from it, and when it gets sediment somewhere, this bud, this is called as bud. Okay, and when it gets sediment somewhere, it will grow into an individual organism. This is called as budding. In this way, the organism belong to the Monera, or they show a sexual reproduction and reproduce by binary fission or budding. Very rarely sexual reproduction by the conjugation method, and in very rare organism sexual reproduction occur, and that is by the process of conjugation. Okay, in bacteria, the male the male and female strands, and they form a conjugation tube through which DNA can transmit. Okay, so conjugation, by the process of conjugation, these organisms can multiply. Morphologically, bacteria are categorized into four groups. How many groups are there of bacteria? Four groups are there. Okay, and these are spherical coccus, then rod shaped bacillus, and kidney shaped or comma shaped vibrio, and spiral shaped spirillum. Okay, here we have some diagrams. Okay, this is spherical coccus. Okay, and it is spherical and somewhat elongated, so it is cocobacillus. Okay, bacillus means what? Rod shaped. Okay, bacillus. And comma shaped, it is vibrio. It is spirillum, spiral shaped. Okay, and these are also, some are also called as spirochetes. Okay, in this way these organisms shows different these type of morphological differences are found in bacteria. On the basis of evolution, bacteria can be classified into archaebacteria and eubacteria. Here, archaebacteria, these are differentiated from other bacteria on the basis of their cellular feature. What are the features are there which are different from the other bacteria? These bacteria are mostly found in extreme environment. Okay, this is very important. Archaebacteria are found in extreme environment. Okay, extreme environment like hot water, salty lake, okay, volcano craters, hot spring. Okay, these are extreme conditions where other organisms are not found, but these type of archaebacteria are found in these type of extreme environment. So these are called as extremophiles because these are present in extreme conditions. Okay, they inhibit extreme conditions, so these are extremophiles. Their ability to withstand such hostile environment speaks of their capacity to survive very severe conditions. Bacteria that can withstand high salinity are called as halophiles. Okay, high salinity means the water which has high amount of salt, okay, NaCl. So the bacteria which are present in high salinity water, these are called as halophiles, while those withstand extreme temperature, okay, these are called as thermophiles. Okay, philes means where they inhibit, and here thermo means temperature. Okay, the organism, the bacteria which are present in extreme temperature condition, high temperature condition, these are called as thermophiles. A very common example of methanogenic bacteria is found in the ruminant organism is like cow or buffalo. Okay, these bacteria help. So in ruminant organism, the methanogenic, okay, methane and genesis, the organism which generate methane gas are grouped into are called as methanogenic bacteria. Okay, mainly these are bacteria in gut, in the intestine of ruminant animal like cow and buffalo. These bacteria are present. Okay, and what is their function? They help in the production of methane biogas. Okay, we know that the methane is a biogas. Now about the eubacteria. Here u means true. As we know, eukaryotic cell, u means true, karyon means nucleus. Okay, so these are commonly referred as true bacteria. U means true, so these are called as true bacteria. They have cell wall of peptidoglycan. Okay, they are found as autotrophs and heterotrophs. These eubacteria are autotrophs. They can prepare their own food material, and heterotrophs means the organism which depends on autotrophs. They obtain their food from other organisms, are called as heterotrophs. So in case of eubacteria, both kinds of organisms are found, autotroph as well as heterotrophs. Autotrophs can be photosynthetic. Microbiome is also called as green sulfur bacteria, and other example is chromatium or chemosynthetic like sulfur bacteria. Okay, it use sulfur as their energy source, those, so these are called as sulfur bacteria. These are mostly eubacteria. These are mostly multicellular filamentous forms living in a fresh water. Okay, this is the difference between eubacteria and archaebacteria. Archaebacteria are present in extreme condition, while eubacteria are present in fresh water forms. Okay, their body is covered with mucilaginous sheath. Genetic material is typically prokaryotic. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotene, xanthophylls are photosynthetic pigments. Okay, which are the photosynthetic pigments in eubacteria? Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotene and xanthophylls. Filaments shows heterocyst when they which help in the nitrogen fixation. Here we can see the diagram of cyanobacterium. Okay, and in some places, as we can easily see that this is multicellular organism, and some places where we see this blue colored, these are called as heterocyst, which help in nitrogen fixation. Okay, heterotrophs are the most abundant in this group. Heterotrophic organisms are dominant. Most of them are decomposer and known for breaking down large molecule in a simple molecule of mineral. Okay, decomposer, they break large molecule into simple forms. They can be anaerobic. Okay, some of them are anaerobic. Anaerobic means Un means absent, we can say an. Un means absent. And aerobes means air. Here air means mainly it is related with the oxygen. When oxygen is absent, this condition is called as anaerobic condition. And the organism which do not require oxygen are called as anaerobes or anaerobic organism. So they can be anaerobic. Eubacteria can be anaerobic, helping in a curdling of milk. The bacteria which help in curdling of milk are called as lactobacilli. Okay, so bacilli we have already studied. The rod shaped bacteria are called as bacillus. Okay, so bacillus is a singular, and when many bacteria are present, these are called as bacilli. Okay, so lactobacillus is a bacillus. Okay, a rod shaped bacteria. And another example is fixation of nitrogen. It is carried out by azotobacter. Azotobacter carry out the fixation of nitrogen in leguminous plant. Then some antibiotic producing forms are like streptomyces. Streptomyces, they produce antibiotic. Decomposing and degrading oil. Some are they decompose or degrade oil. Okay, but story doesn't end here. Some of them are pathogens. Okay, some of them are pathogen. What is meaning of the pathogen? Organism, disease causing organism are called as pathogen. Disease causing organism are called as pathogens. Like typhoid diseases are typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, tetanus. Okay, in this way this is about the eubacteria.